Hi, my name is Allie and welcome to Align Studio. Today we're going to be doing a 10-minute booty sculpt using my favorite prop, the Pilates ball. So go ahead and grab your mat, your ball, some water, and let's get started. Okay, let's go ahead and get started right away. So grab your ball, come into a tabletop position. Hands are going to be directly under our shoulders. Roll the shoulders down and away from the ears. Soft bend in the elbows. I like to think about wrapping my elbows towards my knees. Gazing at the top of the mat to keep my neck nice and long. Go ahead and tuck your belly button up to the spine. So we don't want to arch our back. We're protecting our low back by tucking our core in. Knees are directly under the hips. And then go ahead and grab your ball and place it behind your right knee to get started. Give it a good squeeze behind the knee. Coming back into our all fours position here, we're going to go ahead and lift that right leg into tabletop hold here. Shift your right hip down towards the mat. I don't want to see your hip open quite yet. We'll get there. Gazing at the top of our mat, let's go ahead and tap our right knee to the mat and then exhale to lift the knee. Inhale, tap, exhale, lift. You can move with a pointed or a flexed toe here. It doesn't matter. I like to work with a pointed toe to get started. Sometimes you feel more glute engagement with a different foot position. So let's inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Let's go for 10. Exhale. 9. Squeeze the glute. 8. 7. Big exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. For 6. For 5. In 4. In 3. We're going to hold our leg up. In 2. In 1, go ahead and hold that leg up, little pulses up towards the sky. So I want you to think about tapping your toe towards the ceiling. It's a half pulse, so your knee's coming about halfway down, and then you lift right back up, squeezing that glute. Let's go for 10, for 9, for 8. We're gonna feel the burn pretty quickly today. For 6, for 5, in 4, in 3, you're gonna pause at the top, in 2. In 1, hold here, start squeezing into that ball. So you're just squishing the ball between your calf and your hamstring, little pulses in to wake up the hamstring here. Keep shifting that right hip down towards the mat. Hips and shoulders are square. Tuck the belly in, wrap the ribs in to protect the core. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, already starting to burn. In 3, in 2, in 1, squeeze up a little bit higher. Go ahead and lower that knee down towards the mat. And then exhale to open the knee wide. Wrap it around into a big circle. Lower the knee down. So we're moving into big knee circles here. You're still squeezing the ball. I want you to think about keeping your entire body super still here. The only thing moving is your hip joint, okay? So just your femurs rotating through that hip socket. We're really strengthening up all of the muscles in and around our hips, creating a lot of mobility through that right hip while also strengthening the glutes. Let's go for 3. We're gonna reverse direction. In 2. Last one, hold it high and then go ahead and reverse. So lower and then lift through center. Wrap that knee around. You'll start to feel the right oblique catch here too. So as that knee pulls up and around towards that right elbow, your right oblique has to pull it forward. Keep that belly button tucked in. I like to think about my ribs wrapping down and in to protect my core and my back. Let's go for 5, starting to burn. In 4, in 3, in 2, we're gonna hold it wide. Last one, go ahead and lift that knee wide. We're going into a fire hydrant. Okay, so just opening that knee wide towards me, keeping the hips square. You do have the option, if your arms are starting to fatigue, to come down onto your left forearm, okay, and pop up on your right fingertips. You will feel your hips open up a little bit here. It just increases the range of motion a little. That's totally fine. Let's go for 8, for 7, for 6. Really starting to feel it in those obliques. For 3, in 2. Let's hold it up and pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7. Really squeezing that outer glute. You'll feel it in the back and the side of your glute. For 5, 4, hold it up in 3, in 2, in 1. If you're not on your elbow, come down to your left elbow. Go ahead and drop that right knee towards that right elbow. Squeeze it in and then give it a big squeeze behind you. Exhale, squeeze it forward. Inhale, squeeze it back. So as you squeeze it forward, you're squeezing the right oblique. As you squeeze it back, you're squeezing behind the right knee, or I'm sorry, behind the right glute. Exhale forward, inhale back. Try to keep that knee high in line with your hip, okay? So think about reaching that knee towards your right elbow. We're here for 5, for 4, in 3. Exhale into big squeeze. Last one, we're gonna hold it back. Hold it back, your knees in line with your hips. Little pulses up from here for 10, for 9. Squeeze at this open angle. Your hips are open towards me, okay? Your right palm is down on the mat next to your left. Exhale for 5, in 4, we're almost done. In 3, in 2, in 1, hold here. Go ahead and grab that ball with your right hand, okay? You're gonna extend that right leg long. The ball is gonna come onto the mat in front of you. You can place the right hand down. If you don't wanna use the ball, you just place it off to the side, right hand comes on the mat. All right, this just adds a little bit of extra instability. Go ahead and lift that right leg a little bit higher. We're gonna do the same move here. So we're pulling the right knee in towards the right armpit, and then we're gonna extend our right leg long. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach it long. Exhale and inhale. Yeah, really waking up that right oblique. That right glute is really burning, and we're lengthening out through the right leg. For 8, for 7, we're almost out of this. For 6, in 5, big exhale. In 4, in 3, if your hand is on the ball, you feel that instability. For 2, last one, let's hold it back, pulse that leg up, lift it a little bit higher. For 8, for 7, tiny pulses, control it up. 1 inch down, 1 inch up. For 5, in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring that knee down. All right, open those knees wide, big toes to touch. Ball can come in the hands. Sit back into a nice deep child's pose here. Big inhale. Exhale, let that chest fall to the ground, really stretching through the back, the glutes. Taking a little break here. Ooh, I'm starting to sweat. Okay, let's do the other side. So, second side is always harder, right? Because we were on the right side, but our left leg was stabilizing. So, my left glute is already feeling this, all right? So, we're gonna push through together. So, let's come back into our tabletop position. Make sure your ball is nearby. I'm just gonna flip around so you can see me. We're gonna go ahead and grab our ball and place it behind our left leg this time, okay? Coming into all fours again. Hands are directly under our shoulders. Roll the shoulders down and away from the ears, gazing towards the top of the mat. Go ahead and tuck that belly button up into the spine. Knees are under the hips, and then lift that left leg right up into tabletop position. Perfect. Inhale, lower that left knee down. Exhale to squeeze up and lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale and exhale. Let's go for 10. Exhale. 9. Squeeze. 8. In 7, really connect to that left glute now, okay? Start to talk to that left glute. It's time for this side to work, all right? We're really activating our glutes. So important to activate our glutes. A lot of us are really quad dominant, and our glutes don't get enough love, but it's the strongest muscle in our body. We really need to strengthen it for the rest of our core strength, our body strength. Let's go for 3. I lost count, sorry. In 2. Last one, hold it up, hold here, squeeze a little higher and pulse that knee up. So you're trying to tap the ceiling with those left toes. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, beautiful. In 4, exhale. In 3, in 2, in 1, hold it up here. Start to squeeze into that ball. So little pulses into the ball, little hamstring squeezes, starting to wake that hamstring up. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. Okay, lift the knee a little bit higher. We're gonna lower that knee down, open it to the side, wrap it around for our big knee circles. Exhale, wrap it around. Really focusing on that left oblique here to move that leg, okay? So it's connecting down from your left oblique all the way down into the outside of that left glute and all the way around and behind. Yep, shift those hips down towards the mat. Shoulders are facing the mat. Let's go for 5, in 4. Yes, you can. In 3, in 2. Last one, hold it high. Lift a little bit higher. Square the hips off, and then we're going to reverse that circle. Exhale, lift up through center. Wrap it around. Let that left oblique pull you forward. For 8, 7, and 6, and 5, In 4, we're gonna move into our fire hydrant. In 3, in 2. Okay, go ahead and open that left knee up and close it down. Exhale, lift that left knee to the sky. Inhale, lower. So I want you to think about lifting the left knee. The foot just follows, okay? So we're not lifting our foot up, we're lifting our knee nice and wide, trying to create a lot of mobility in that hip. Exhale, lift for 5. Exhale for 4. Big squeeze to the outside of that left glute. In 2. On this last one, hold it up. You know it's coming, little pulses for 10, 9, 8, pulsing up with the knee, okay? I don't care so much about your range of motion, all right? If you're here, totally fine. I want you to focus on that activation through the outside of the left butt cheek for 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, hold here. Squeeze that foot back behind you and then pull that left knee forward towards the left armpit. Inhale, squeeze it back. Exhale, squeeze it forward. For 8. For 7, big squeeze forward. For 6. In 5, booty and abs here. For 4, sculpting out that oblique, sculpting out the booty. For 3. In 2. We're gonna hold it back. In 1, hold that knee back. Little pulses up with the knee for 10, 9, 8, 7. Really squeeze that knee back. So you're squeezing that little crease underneath your butt cheek where your hamstring meets your glutes, and you're squeezing up and back for 3, in 2, in 1, hold here. Go ahead and grab that ball. We're gonna place it in our left hand on the ground. If you don't want it, go ahead and place the left hand on the mat. All right, just adds a little bit of extra instability here. All right, so pressing down with the left hand, lift the left leg super high, and then we're gonna pull that left knee in towards that armpit. Exhale, squeeze it back. Pull it forward. Exhale, back. Try to lift it high to the opposite corner of the room, okay? So we're lifting that leg back and high, really squeezing through that glute. For 5. In 4. Bring the energy, we're almost done. In 2. Last one, hold that leg back, little pulses up for 10, 9, we're finishing here in 8, in 7, in 6, squeeze it up, in 4, in 3, 2, in 1. Go ahead and lower that knee down, bring the knees wide, big toes to touch, grab the ball, place it in the hands. Drop that chest down towards the mat. Nice big inhale and exhale. Maybe rock side to side on those hips. Big inhale and exhale. Ooh, I'm feeling the burn. Okay, let's come forward. We'll just do a quick little glute stretch here to finish. So come seated on your mat in a cross-legged position. We're gonna take our right leg and pop it over our left knee and just hug that right knee into the chest, okay? Pulling it in, get a nice big stretch through the outside of that right glute. Big squeeze. Inhale and exhale. Nice work. And then go ahead and switch legs. All right, so important to activate the glutes, all right? You can layer this on to other workouts. If you wanna add on a little core series to finish, add on a little arm series for a full body workout. It's a great way to stack on your workout, or if you're short on time and you just wanna get a little 10-minute burn in before your day, before your work day. If you're a mom and your baby's napping, you know, just popping in a 10-minute workout really does change the trajectory of your day. All right, just taking a little bit of time for yourself feels so, so good. All right, when you're ready, go ahead and cross your legs. Come to a seated position with me. Let's just take one big inhale and exhale to seal out our practice. All right, so nice big inhale, close your eyes, lift the hands to the sky, arms up to the sky, big inhale, biggest breath of the day. And then exhale, drop those hands down by your side, shake out the shoulders, and you are all done. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that booty burn. Please let me know if you have any questions, comments, feedback. I'd love to hear anything that you have for me. Bye.